Hey guys, Like here. Now, if you haven't seen the first video, you can go and watch that part, real quick before you watch this one, but you don't necessarily have to if you don't want to. But of course, this will be the last take I will make about, pickup lines because I think some people are not getting what I was trying to say in a video. Come on. Shit. It was about my video about pickup lines, or should I say, about pickup artistry not working. There we go. That went back. I don't know why my phone did that for a moment there. But anyway, so I'm going to just kind of start from the beginning, where this guy states, "You make some valid points, but based on what you said about rejection and just because you opened the door for me doesn't mean I owe you anything. I think you have a pretty different idea of what PUA is supposed to be like. If they were how you said they were, then yeah, I agree with you." God damn it. I would agree with you on most of what you said, but honestly, they aren't. The good ones, anyway. Good coaches teach you, by the way, I'm not a coach, that you have to learn to take just the good, that you just have to learn to take rejection and actually just become a high value man, not just be good on the first impression. I didn't state that, by the way. There's so much more to seduction game than just the first conversation, man. He he he. Like I said, I don't think he even watched my video. And nobody says be nice to the girl and she will owe you something. But a lot of people seem to think that. That is quite literally the definition of what makes somebody a simp, which the community aspires to be the opposite of, an alpha. So again, I'm not sure which coaches you're listening to, but that's not what the community as a whole teaches. And then I just stated back to him, of course, that's what I was saying in my video, and that the next time just watch the video before you make your comments. But then, of course, the next day he commented back. He said, "What you mean? That's what you were saying? Question mark. You said that pickup lines don't work because of certain reasons. And I'm saying that those reasons don't apply to coaches that are actually good at what they teach." And then I posted back to him yesterday. "Well, I've seen them work if it's a good pickup line. If it's a good pickup line. Like, what are your dreams?" What I said is that being a pickup artist doesn't work, is what I said. Like it says in the title. But you don't even have to use pickup lines much. I never had to use them on anyone unless I was just goofing around. When it comes to it just depends on if they're attracted to you enough and saying something and not saying something stupid to them. I've seen some women try to get guys back to their place without even them saying much. So many people act as if it's complicated to get someone to like you. And for some, it's true, but otherwise, it's completely full of it. Now, if you ever pick up a pickup artistry book, the only thing that it's going to teach you is to not believe in yourself. And that is actually what a true coach actually taught me one time, actually. They stated to me, and I believe this to this day, that they even said themselves, you can use pickup lines if it's a good enough pickup line. Using cheesy pickup lines is not good. Pickup lines like, should I say, what's a cheesy one that I can think of on the spots? what's a woman like you doing in a place like this? A pickup line that's kind of like that. Just a cheesy ass pickup line. But like I stated to the guy, what it all boils down to is whether or not the person is attracted to you or not, and whether you said something that they either disagree with or they thought was really ridiculous. Now, if for any reason you have stated something and they laugh at what you just said out loud, that's probably not a good sign. And like I said, I'm not a coach, but you do not have to be a professional coach to get laid. It's not that complicated. I mean, I know a coach will probably try to act as if you have to be a professional to get anybody, but the thing is that's not really true. You see, and also what it can also boil down to is being able to impress somebody, whether that's impressing somebody with your jokes or your knowledge or your strength. Now, strength is also something that is very subjective, I would say. And we all have different strengths. Sometimes we might have a similar strength to somebody else, obviously, because, lots of human beings actually aren't really all that different, really, but, I think you get the point. But, yeah, just, like I've stated before, just one thing that is important, though, is just staying calm. Just stay the fuck calm. Be natural. And what I've tended to do, and it's not like I just go after women every week, or even every month, but I try to act in a way that's, helps me seek, my interest mate, or should I say the mate that I would prefer to have. For instance, when I tell jokes to women, sometimes I'm actually testing them on what they think is funny. And if they aren't laughing at these types of jokes that I'm telling them, then it's like, okay, this person isn't a match for me. Then I move on to the next person. You know what I mean? And I might also try to test them on their beliefs and, their character. I mean, if we really are not fitting, if this can't be the kind of person that I can have fun with and that I can work with, then it's just not going to fucking work. Nothing against the person, obviously. Because there's actually been plenty of women that I've talked to in the past that I actually have never really had an issue with. But it's just that sometimes we live such different lives sometimes. I mean, just like the fact that there's a lot of farmers around here, so sometimes the women that I've met were sometimes nice women, but it's just that, they like to live the farmer lifestyle. And I'm not a farmer. I don't care for the farmer lifestyle. I'm not a hunter. I don't care to go fishing. I don't even care to watch football, to be frank. I mean, that's just not my lifestyle. But, that's the way it is for a lot of people in this area. They tend to like at least some of that kind of stuff. I also don't care to go out I could probably have some fun with dancing, actually. The only problem, though, is that I never have the time to go out to dance. I seriously never do. And again, I like a woman that has a very good sense of humor. And if I'm going to date somebody, they're going to have a good enough sense of humor for me. Because I like to tell jokes. I tend to get very bored a lot. So if they don't even have a very good sense of humor, it's just not going to work. You know what I mean? And again, like I've stated, if you're looking for anybody, just try to find the person that fits you. Because if you're just not being yourself all the time, then you're going to have to fake it for the rest of your life. I mean, I don't know, maybe you're into that, and I won't necessarily judge, but it's just going to be that much harder on you. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, I mean, yeah, again, I almost never, hardly ever use any pickup lines. I mean, just last month, there's these two women actually out at the front. I talked with them, and I could tell that they were attracted to me. And all I had to do was just talk to them. That's all I freaking had to do. And, you know, when you see that somebody is interested in you, all you really have to do lots of times is just show interest back. Now, if I had shown interest back at them, then maybe they both would have, you know, we probably, maybe, I guess, would have worked something out later on. Maybe it would have been a one night stand, maybe it would have been a long term relationship. You never know. But, you know, all you really have to do is just talk to people like they're human beings. You know, and that's another thing that pickup artistry teaches you is, I mean, you read these books, they just act like people are just here for sex. I mean, like, this is just for people that think in numbers. Like, if they aren't having enough sex, then they aren't meeting these numbers of how much sex that they prefer to have each month to each week. And to me, that just sounds ridiculous. And I know a lot of people don't actually think that, but it is just fucking stupid, in my opinion. You know, I'm not going to have sex just to meet a number of how much I've had sex per month and try to impress people that don't care about me. But, you know, enough about that. But, you know, that's part of the reason why I'm making this video is because, I mean, apparently the title on the video wasn't indication enough of what I was trying to talk about in the video, which is just the simple fact that pickup artistry just does not fucking work. And if you're going to use a pickup line, try to make it a good one, because otherwise they're just going to laugh at you. I've seen it many, many, many times, especially if the people aren't attracted to you. Now, there have been times where I have seen where, you know, I've seen maybe on a rare occasion where the cheaper pickup lines work, but I just think that only works on like the sluttier and dumber women. You know, if they're kind of a sluttier, dumber lady or person, then I think just about anything works on them. And like I said, again, when it boils down to it, they just have to be attracted to you. And you just have to not say something that's dumb. You know what I mean? But anyway, so without further ado, I will end this video. And I hope that for anybody that is confused, that this clears up a few things, because I am a realistic person, you know? Anyway, I'll end the video here. See you guys in the next one. Bye.